Now, I want to preface this forecast by saying that there is rain on the way, along with a couple of bouts of cooler temperatures. We're just going to have to be a little bit patient with the brief cool downs and the little bit of a rain chance that we have. Right now, nothing out there on radar. This has been a very familiar view for us, and we're getting tired of that. I keep hearing it from people as I'm out around town. People are ready for more rain. Right now, the current temperatures, we're in the low to mid 70s in most places. 72 in Waxahachie, 75 Cleburne, 73 in Corsicana. We're getting a reading of 78 in Hillsboro. That might be inaccurate. That seems a little warm to me. Probably closer to 75 degrees there in Hillsboro. Overnight lows, we're going to be in the low to mid 60s. So 63 in Corsicana, Waxahachie, and Cleburne. Maybe a little bit cooler there in Hillsboro. Hillsboro usually goes a little bit on the cooler side. That's why I'm thinking maybe that current temperature is a little bit inaccurate there. Here's the big picture. For one, some much needed rain. Parts west of us, that low pressure system bringing some severe weather there to Southern California, the California-Arizona border there. But here's what we're looking at. We got this cold front that will be sagging to the south, and looks like that's going to arrive late Friday. We won't really feel it until Saturday. Let's take a look at the Drought Monitor conditions really quickly, because I've been talking about this. We had that rain in late August that allowed us to grow the vegetation and the grass and those kind of things, let that thicken up, but we haven't had much of any rain since. Anything we got was very little, and so all of that has started to dry out. I mentioned that we might see deteriorating drought conditions, and this is evidence of that. This is last week's map. This is the map we got today. You can see no material change for Ellis County, but you do see the reds and the yellows starting to expand to the north and east once again. And so if this continues and we just can't get any substantive rain, we will start to see this continue. And my concern long term is that a lot of the time, winter tends to be a more dry season, because when we get those cold fronts in, they bring dry air. And that's when you get the static electricity and shock yourself, and that's when you get the cracking lips and the nosebleeds and those kind of things, that the people that are sensitive to that. So the winter is usually more dry. It looks like we're just going to have a more dry year this year. We're already so far behind. That rain in August only did so much for us. And we look at the lake levels. This is Lake Waxahachie. This is a picture I took just a couple of days ago. And we're still behind. We're not really where we should be on those lake levels. I didn't get any of the docks in this picture. I wish I had, but they were evidence enough that we're still pretty far behind. We're better than where we were, but still, we have a long way to go. Let's talk about the Friday night kickoff forecast here. What is it going to look like for those Friday night matchups for you? Sunny, mostly sunny skies, I should say. A few clouds out there, not really much happening. 77 degrees is a pretty good prediction on that temperature right at kickoff, right around 7:30. Northeast winds at 5 miles per hour, so not much of a factor for the special teams there. That wind, that 5 miles per hour might actually be a little bit ambitious, probably closer to 2 or 3 miles per hour. Not much of a wind factor expected. Let's talk about the forecast. Friday, sunny skies. We could see some clouds here. I really should have extended that over. 89 degrees for that high. And that cold front moves in late Friday, but we don't really feel it until Saturday, when we're going to have northeast winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour and highs in the low 80s there. We're back in the mid 80s for Sunday and Monday. Could be a little bit more windy Sunday, less wind on Monday, but you notice that south-southeast wind, we're going to start warming up, and we're back to the mid to upper 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday, but another cold front comes in, brings a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms late Wednesday, 20% chance on Thursday, and we're back in the low 80s for Thursday. So not much of a rain chance. I've been watching this on the long-range models. Unfortunately, their decent chance of rain we had kind of evaporated a little bit, pardon the expression, and we're not looking at the big chance that I was hoping for, but we do at least bring the temperatures back down. So stay tuned for more updates on this. I'm going to continue to monitor this. Maybe we can bring that rain count a little bit higher before that time, and this is still 6-7 days out. There's plenty of time for that forecast to change. So stay tuned for more updates. I'll bring you the latest as we watch for cool off for this weekend and our next chance for just at least a little bit of rain across north central Texas.